grooming services so your pet can always put their best paw forward. Here to tell us more are Andrea Roberts and Aaron Turgensen with Exceptional Pets. Good morning. Thanks for coming in and bringing your furry friends.
Good morning.
So, Andrea, let me start with you. What are the benefits to regular grooming? Why is it so important?
You know, there's a lot of different things that are beneficial for grooming. Some of the main ones are really, if your pet comes in for regular grooming, a lot of our groomers actually will notice like small changes on your pet, maybe like a mole or something like that. And if you see something like that, within our company, actually, we do have vet services that you can actually go ahead and have that looked at and maybe a diagnosis treatment. And then also, if you have regular spots of grooming with your grooming, with your groomer,
yes, you develop a relationship.
It does make it easier. Yes, that's exactly where I was going. It makes it easier for the pets. They get to know us over time, so they're routine-based animals. So if you do the same process over and over, they become more comfortable with it.
And they become more comfortable with the groomer. And so between grooms, what can an owner do to kind of make sure that their pet still remains healthy and their hair isn't getting matted and real knotty?
Well, that's actually going to depend kind of on the coat texture that you have. Okay. So on Maddie, she's got something that's a little bit smaller. Doesn't necessarily need to be a lot of brushing, but for a golden retriever like this, who does have long feathering, you want to make sure you are brushing because you don't want that painful matting. So when they do come into the groomer and they have to remove it, that's not something that's comfortable. We want grooming to be a happy process. So at home, with the owners, if they can do the brushing in between, and then the other big area too is nails. A lot of times people don't get the nails done unless they're coming in for grooming, and these really should be done probably monthly, and we actually do walk-in services for that too. So even if you're not quite ready for that haircut, you can come in and get that little bit taken care of.
You want the whole experience fun for the animals. So when should owners start grooming their pet?
Honestly, the younger the better. So she's actually my personal dog. I started at 6 weeks old with her, so she would be comfortable with it. You want to introduce them to some brushing, some bathing at home, and then they can actually come into our salon as young as 8 weeks. So a lot of people think they have to be older, and really they don't. When they're 8 weeks old, they're still curious about everything. They're comfortable with meeting new people, so introduce them young. So that way, it's going to be a process, part of their grooming process their entire life. So the younger that they come in, the more comfortable they actually get.
So when we get our fur babies, what are some of the things that owners can do to kind of get them used to grooming? So when they bring them into you, it's not a scary situation.
Exactly. Number one, start getting some brushes at home. So go ahead and brush your pet, whether it's a slicker brush or a zoom groom, something like that, so that when we do come at them with these tools, it's not all of a sudden like, what are you doing? What are you touching me with? Another big thing too, the dogs that need the haircuts, the clippers vibrate. So if you actually have like a vibrating toothbrush at home, if you actually rub that on their body or on their paws, it gets them comfortable with that sensation. So, and then the biggest thing is just that brushing, brush, because their coat actually acts as a barrier. So the more that you brush and get the undercoat out, the healthier their skin is.
All right, a lot of love to our animals, and they deserve it. And for people that want to get involved and get their dogs groomed, you have a great grand opening. Tell me about that, Erin.
Absolutely. So Exceptional Pets is going to be having our first grand opening in Mesa, October 19th and 20th. We are going to be giving away tons of coupons and services. We're going to have music and food and a pet costume contest. But it's a great opportunity to see our veterinary care, our pet salon, and our boarding facility and retail shop all in one.
It's a great fur family event. And you also have a special offer for all of those fur families out there. Tell me about this.
Absolutely. So we're giving away $50 if spent in the store. We'll get every customer half off of their dental teeth brushing, which is really helpful for that pet.
Really great. Now, I wish these dogs could give my bear some pointers when it comes to grooming. I know we need it. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. And if you want to learn more information about Exceptional Pets, you can just log on to their website, exceptionalpets247.com.